everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Diane, and this is Jen's Cozy Corner. Welcome to my August 2024 plan with me in my bullet journal. As you can see, I already showed you the stickers that I'm going to use, and the theme of this month is coffee shops and little cafes, coffee, matcha, all the good stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. You watch along, maybe you plan along. It's my first plan with me video that I'm gonna post, so I'm a little nervous, and please be kind because English isn't my first language, it's Dutch. I hope you can understand. I'm trying and learning as I go. So I'm starting off with the cover page, and as you can see, I just glued down some little text paper and also a brown like sticky tape where I'm gonna put the title. And I'm using some washi tape as well. I always get those from AliExpress. And I love using girl stickers. Those are so fun, and they are in like every pose and with a lot of different kind of colors and clothing, and they're just really a lot of fun to play around with. So here I'm decorating some more, just using some circle stickers, and I really want to get the vibe of a cozy cafe where you can sit down and read or do some work or just cozy time. I'm still figuring out which girl to put in the corner, and I decided to go with this one because she's just beautiful. For the title, I decided to use some stamps, and boy oh boy were those a struggle because they are just not drying as quickly as I've hoped. And as you can see, I'm left-handed, and the curse of being left-handed is that you will always write or go over the thing that you just did. So as you can see, it's just very pretty right now, but there it goes. It's the curse of the left hand, I guess. And here you can see me struggle to rip the sticky tape off, but it's taking the pages with it, and it's just not a good time. I was stressing. And here I just decide, wait, I can stick something over it. So that's what I'm about to do. I take some brown craft paper that I had lying around and I stick it right on top. Easy fix. So continuing what I've been doing is just adding some light brown lines across the pages because it was a little bit empty to my taste, and I think it gives a nice texture and a nice flowy feel to the page. And I did one line also with a darker brown, and that is also the brown that I'm using to write August in the center. I was not gonna bother with using the stamps again because I'm just too impatient, I guess. So here I'm lettering the word August, and I'm always starting in the middle because otherwise I'm gonna mess up my spacing. And here it is, my little cover page for the month of August. And flipping over, I am gonna start with my monthly overview and little habit tracker. As you can see, I'm sticking down some book paper as well and a little border for my title, another girl sticker and another washi tape. I just love those. And here I'm measuring out the size of my calendar. I'm not using a really big calendar this month because it's summer here and I just have not a lot of things to do, so I can work with a little tiny calendar. And here at the right corner in the top I will make a little habit tracker just for 2 habits this month. Like I said, it's summer here, so I'm not in the mood to track a whole lot of habits. Here I'm drawing the boxes with a light brown fine liner that I've used as well as the last page, and I'm just gonna go over it a couple of times to make the lines more thick and more flowy. The boxes itself are 5 spaces tall and 6 spaces wide. I think it will explain itself, so let me introduce myself a little bit. Hi, my name is Diane. I am currently 24 years old and living in the Netherlands. I've been bullet journaling for over 6 years now. I think I've started in 2017. I've come a long way because I've started using the planners for when I was still in school, and now I've been graduated for almost 2 years, and in September I'm starting school again, so it's so fun to have a bullet journal that can flow with you in stuff that you're currently dealing with. So yeah, I've always loved bullet journaling. I've always loved crafts and planning and being creative with journals and stuff, so it's the perfect thing for me. So as you can see, back to the setup, I used the brown fine liner to make 2 little calendars at the top. And here in the bottom I'm just decorating a little bit with some frames and an iced coffee, of course, because it's summer. Here I'm trimming the edges, and yeah, that's it. Flipping over to the next page, I am making a spread that is kind of personal to me, but you can use it however you like for your own needs. On the left side I will make a reading tracker, and on the right side will be my running tracker. I am a huge reader. I love books, I love stories, I love everything about it. I am reading about 4 to 5-ish books a month, so it's a decent amount of books, and I really love to just track them. So I will make a little calendar on the left side, and I will color code the books that I'm reading and on which days I'm reading them. I've been using this for quite some months now, and it's really nice. I've just settled down with this. And on the right side I will make my running spread, and I've been running for almost a year now, and in a couple of months, in October, I will have my first running event where I'm gonna run 5 kilometers. So I just want to keep track of what the runs I'm doing and what kind of exercises I'm taking, that I can make that run, so to say, that I can finish it without being totally exhausted. Here I'm figuring out the calendar on the left side, just drawing again with the light brown. And because it is like kind of self-explanatory, I can tell you a little bit more about myself. I'm currently working in a cute coffee shop. I've always loved coffee and making latte art, and I am gonna study to become a nurse in September, which I'm really excited about, but also quite nervous because I have a background in arts and theater, so it's a long story of how that career switch came to be. But yeah, I'm really quite excited for it. But it's getting back into the routine of studying. Quite nervous about that as well. Here I'm stamping in the dates, writing in the dates, and the little titles for my table. The D stands for the date, what kind of run I did, tempo, in which tempo I did it, kilometers, and the time I did it in. That's it. My reading and my running page. I'm just decorating with some coffee beans, and I'm sorry it's a little out of frame, but I will do a flip through at the end. Flipping over to the next spread, here I will make my meal plan. I am living with my boyfriend, and we do quite struggle a lot when it comes to dinner, so I've been doing this for a couple of months, and on Monday or Sunday we sit down and we write what we want to eat for the whole week, so that we just know what we need to buy and we know what we have in the fridge. And it's quite nice. Oh, by the way, I love these kind of quote sticker pages. This quote says, "Never stop exploring." Here I'm writing in the title. It's just meal plan. Sometimes I use the stamps and sometimes I use some lettering and on the first little square of the table I will write the date, and the second I will a tick or an X or an arrow if we ate that meal or if we moved it forward or if we cancelled the meal or something like that. It's just fun to see a lot of ticks that you've ate what you've bought, because sometimes I can forget what I've got in my fridge. I will make the lines between the weeks a little bit thicker so that I can see well when the next week starts. So yeah, just finishing up with some decorations, and that is my meal plan. Flipping over to the next page, here I am gonna set up my brain dump. Brain dump is just, as the title suggests, it's just one blank page where you can dump all the thoughts that you have that don't particularly have a category or are not quite a task, but just need to go somewhere. For me, that sometimes is like financial calculations or some important stuff I need to remember or something. It's just a place where everything can live that doesn't have a place in my setup. Sometimes I will write pretty quotes that I find in books that I read, or stick in some pictures that I found on Pinterest, or it's just really for everything. And because my setup has been a lot of brown, I thought I would get inspired by the matcha and use some more green in this spread. I think it's turning out quite pretty. It's just a lot of blank space for me to write everything that I need. Here I'm using another quote sticker, and this quote says, "You only fail when you stop trying." That's my brain dump done. Flipping over this is the last page that I'm gonna set up with you guys. It is my first weekly spread of the month. I am using a really simple layout, just 4 boxes on the left side and 4 boxes on the right side, so I will have a lot of space to write. What I'm loving about these stickers from Planning with Kay is that you really can use the stickers for everything that you want. Here you can see those little flag stickers. I'm just using them as a little indication of where I want to put the days of the week and where I want to write the date. And yeah, it's just quick, it's just easy. I've been using this setup a lot and I really love it. So a lot of space to write everything. I use this space for to-do lists as well as events, as well as just writing some random thoughts that pop into my head. On the right bottom, I will have the leftover space to write a to-do list for just regular tasks that doesn't have a particular day, finishing off with some declarations, and that's it. So here is my flip through of August, starting off with the cover page, then flipping over to the monthly overview and habit tracker. Back to my reading and running trackers. Here you see my meal plan, my brain dump page, and finishing off with my last weekly spread. I'm so sorry that it's quite out of frame, but I hope you've seen everything. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!